Do you feel hopeless about climate change and the damage we're doing to our planet? I did, until I was shown a new way to look at the problem, which made the solution so obvious and so within reach. It's a solution that's right under our feet. Climate change is all about too much carbon in our atmosphere. But carbon's not our enemy. It's the building block of life. Everything alive is made of it. It's us. The problem and the solution are simply a matter of balance. Let's step back and look at the 5 pools where carbon is stored on planet Earth. Starting about 500 million years ago, when plants came onto land, carbon began to cycle in an amazing balance between these pools, a balance that allowed for life as we know it to evolve. Then one life form, us, figured out how to extract carbon from the fossil pool. We've been burning it for energy, putting it into the atmosphere, disrupting that balance. The way we manage land and do agriculture is moving even more carbon from the soil and biosphere into the atmosphere. We've created an excess of 880 billion tons of carbon dioxide, which is heating up the planet and destabilizing our climate. Now, the oceans have absorbed a lot of this excess carbon, which is resulting in ocean acidification and accelerating a mass extinction. So in order to save life as we know it, we have to stop releasing fossil carbon. The big question is, where do we put this excess carbon to get this cycle back in balance? Well, remember when I said that the solution was right under our feet? It literally is. It's the soil. Plants, with sunlight and water, perform photosynthesis. They pull carbon in from the air and turn it into carbohydrates, sugars. Then they pump some of these sugars down through their roots to feed microorganisms who use that carbon to build soil. Voila! Carbon sequestered. The plants pump it in, and the soil stores it. Nature's living technology is amazing. Scientists have recently discovered that applying a thin layer of compost just once can set up an ongoing positive feedback loop that brings more and more carbon into the soil each year. In concert with other regenerative practices, like not tilling the soil, planting trees, using cover crops, and planned grazing, we can build and retain billions of tons of soil carbon. This is carbon farming. This is regenerative agriculture. Unlike carbon in the atmosphere, more carbon in the ground is good for us. It makes healthy soil, which is full of life, cycles nutrients, and holds way more water. This means more nutritious food and crops that are more resilient in the face of drought. That's good news for farmers, families, and everyone that eats. Remember this, the way we grow our food, fiber, and fuel either puts carbon up into our atmosphere or pulls it down into the ground. The regeneration of soil is the task of our generation. Our health, the health of our soils, and the health of our planet are one and the same.